Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 3, Episode 6 of A Game of Thrones, the board game. And we're calling this season Winter is Coming, and we're trying to see if House Stark can claim the Iron Throne. As you can see, we've already got House Stark is well on the way in round 6 to victory. They've got 6 of the 7 victory towers set up here. Let's jump right into round 1. Before we do, quick shout out to Pontus Fathom Press. Check out our 3-book trilogy by August Moldenhauer. You guys know the drill. Down in the links, there's a link to the bookstore. You can check out Genealogy of Cthulhu, Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, Psychoanalysis of Rilliah. Collect all 3. There's a second trilogy that we're working on. First book is already out. It is called Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, and there's 2 more coming out about the Hermeticism of Hastur and Alchemy of Azathoth. So look for those to come out this year. And as always, like, subscribe. Your comments are appreciated. We're trying to grow the channel. So join us on our board gaming adventure. Let's jump into round 6. Okay, so first off, we'll start out with our Westeros phase, and we will reveal our cards. And first round is to move the wildling. We get them up to 12. That's going to have us knock us into wildling attack. So let's go and grab a card from the deck here. And on our wildling attack, we get the Crow Killers. Okay, so the way the drill works is we're going to roll the dice, and we'll see who comes up with which. And we'll kind of take it from there. So let's go. 6, 6, and 3. 6, 6, and 3. So 2, 4, 6, 3 for Lannister, and 6 for Baratheon. So let's put these over here in a pile. That's going to be the total tokens that we have to fight against the 12 that the wildlings have. So let's read Crow Killers. It says, so this is 6, 6, and 3 is going to be 12, 34, 15. So that means the Night Watch victory. Highest bidder may immediately replace up to 2 of his footmen anywhere with available knights. Awesome. So we can replace 2 footmen with knights. So that means Baratheon and Stark can take 2 knights, and we can make this a knight, and we will make this a knight as well. Actually, let's leave this one as a knight, and let's make this one a knight, right? And then Baratheon will do the same. They are actually out of knights. They only have 1, so that's fine. We can replace 1 knight here, and that's that. No more available. So that's cool. That's a good outcome. So we do lose these power tokens, but we reset the wildling chart here, and up at Castle Black on the wall, and we can go on to, we'll discard that Crow Killer. It's kind of cool. So let's jump into the Westeros cards. Winter is Coming, another theme card. Winter is Coming. Immediately shuffle the deck and draw a new card. So we can shuffle the deck, shuffle all of these back in. Let's go ahead and shuffle this. And take a new card. We get Mustering. Recruit new units in strongholds and castles. Okay, so Mustering is on. So first off, we have 3-3-2-2. So we can do Stark can do 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 mustering. So let's have them do upgrade to siege. Let's have him upgrade to a siege weapon here, and then can place another ship here and another Let's put that as a knight here. And we have one more knight. Yeah, sure. So we got that, and that will be for. So they're able to have 3-3-2-2, but the rest of them, I think they're maxed out already. We can have one more 2. So let's have Baratheon can get another ship out of this, and Lannister has 2, and they will grab that as 2 as another knight, and they can place this knight on here, and they can upgrade this. Well, that's 2. That's right. So that's already done. Have a knight. Okay, so mustering is complete. Let's go into the next one. It says, "Dark wings, dark words. The holder of the messenger raven token chooses." So this is going to be Lannister. Everyone collects power tokens for every power area, or this card has no effect. Everyone bids on the influence track. I think they'll have this has no effect because it's not in their interest for Baratheon or anyone to get power tokens, especially Stark. So they will ignore that. And then we have the last one is a Feast of Crows. Consolidate power orders cannot be played during this planning phase. Okay, wow. Okay, that's huge. So let's go ahead and have House Stark. Actually, so let's go ahead and sorry, not House Stark. Let's go ahead and jump into the planning phase. So we can do that for Baratheon first. So I'll have them go. Okay, and then we'll have Lannister size up their roll here. And then Stark. Okay. So first we'll have Baratheon go, and Baratheon will do our reveal. And we'll reveal all of our orders. And forgot an order here. Okay, so first round here we'll have we'll clear out our raid orders. So raid orders are cleared. Also going to give back these decks here. Let's reshuffle these decks back in. Okay, we've got the last round of decks here. So let's go ahead with Baratheon, and they will go ahead and move on Lannister here. And that will be resolved here. So we've got one Lannister is Sir Jaime Lannister, and then we'll shuffle these up, and we'll get Stannis Baratheon. Okay, so Stannis versus Sir Jaime. And it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus 3, 4, 5. Your opponent has a higher position. The Iron Throne influence you. This card gains +1 combat strength. Okay, it doesn't gain +1 combat strength, but it is a defeat for Lannister, and they will retreat back to the Sea Road Marches here. So they retreat back to Sea Road Marches, and we clear these out. Next up would be Lannister to attack. They will attack. They will muster this way to attack House Stark in the River Run against this one. So let's have that resolve. So again, Lannister, no cards to play. So let's just execute this by random. And let's see what we get. We get Catelyn Stark. If you have a defense order in the battle, the value is doubled. So no defense order, but the battle is 2, 4, 6 versus 4, 3. So again, retreat back to the Stony Sept for Lannister. So we can clear those off the board. Next up is House Stark. Stark will go into a combat against Dragonstone in the Shipbreaker Bay. So we'll move this. It's a -1, but they're still going to go for the attack here. And we'll grab a card randomly from each deck. And we've got Roose Bolton and Brienne of Tarth. So not only do we lose a battle, we lose a ship, but because we lose, if you lose the combat, return your entire house card discard bar into your... Oh, this is great. So we lost, but actually the House Stark will get their cards back, so that we can pull these out of the discard pile, and that will give us a somewhat of a chance to come back if we have another combat here. Okay, so marching orders then will be to have Harrenhal. We'll leave a token behind here, and we're going to move Harrenhal into Crackle Call Point. We've got to retreat back to here. We took casualties, and then we'll have them move down. And that's going to do it for the round 6. Kind of clean up the board here. And we can go to round number 7. Let's do this as an overtime, right? We can go to round 7 as overtime. Let's jump right into round 7. We'll move the token up. We will play our Westeros phase. Westeros phase 1, 2, and 3. Oops, 3. Oh, that was 3. Reigns, because that was card was put on the wrong place. So we move the Wildling track again, 2. And we go to a Throne of Blades. Holder of the Throne token chooses whether everyone updates their supply and reconciles armies, everyone musters units, or this card has no effect. Everyone updates their supply and reconciles armies. Let's do that. So supply Stark. Let's start with Baratheon. They have sorry, this has to be cleaned up. A Baratheon has 1 2 1, 2 That's it. So they are down to 2 now. Lannister has 3, so they stay at 3. And Stark has 1, 2, 3, 4. They stay at 4. And their armies reconciled 2, 2, 2. They're fine. Baratheon, so Stark's armies are fine. Lannister has 3. They can have a 3, a 2, and a 2. Yep, they're fine. And Baratheon can have 3, 2, 2. They need to, unfortunately, discard someone. So let them take this Sunspear pawn out of the way. And that will be their cleanup for that. Okay, so let's jump into the next Westeros card. So now we are in Phase 2. A Game of Thrones. Each player collects 1 power token for power tokens printed on areas he controls. The Game of Thrones. Okay, so they have Baratheon. 1, 2, 3. 3 power tokens. Lannister. 1, 2. 2 power tokens. And Stark has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power tokens. Whoa, I think they're out of power tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7s for House Stark. So let's go ahead and jump into the planning phase. So we can assign our orders. And so let's this. This and this. Okay, and then Lannister. Again, it will go on. And then Stark. Okay, so let's do our reveal phase. And we'll jump right into resolution of orders. First off, raid orders resolved. Any raid orders? Raid order for Baratheon. Raid order for Lannister. We'll kind of put those back. Let's go into marching orders next. Starting with House Baratheon. Again, they're going to marching order this ships into waters here. Going to attack that ship. Let's give them their last. Sir Davos Seaworth versus Blackfish. They're both at -1, so it's 2, 4 versus 1. They cause this ship to retreat again. So this is retreating back to the Shining Sea, and it's Baratheon victory there. Can discard those. Let's go around to Lannister. Lannister will also come into attack against House Stark. So they are out of cards. House Stark can play a card. So let's have them just sort of randomly get one here. And they get Sir Roderick Castle. So it's 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5 +1. So they get to retreat back. They do have, so they're retreated back to Lannisport basically, and this one is cleared. And then finally House Stark. House Stark is going to come into King's Landing for the attack with the siege weapons. So we're in King's Landing. We've got the +1 attack here. So we also can play a card. So let's go ahead and shuffle through these. And we get Eddard Stark. Baratheons do not have a card left. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 against 3. And that will be 2 defeats for, because they have the 2 swords, 2 defeats for the Baratheons. And this will change hands to House Stark. And I believe that is winning the Game of Thrones right there. So let's just count up. Let's do the clear out of everything. So clear, clear. Clear, defense is cleared. And let's tally up the castles. So we have got 1, 2 Dragonstone only. So they've lost ground. 3. They've got 3 still. Lannister has 1. And House Stark has Winterfell, White Harbor, Moat Cailin, that's 3. Seaguard 4. Riverrun 5. Harrenhal 6. And I guess we actually had Crackclaw Point before, but that's fine. We've got 7 now. King's Landing is now belongs to the Starks. So maybe Dragonstone hasn't fallen, but King's Landing has fallen, and that means that the Starks have now gained the Game of Thrones. So let's award them with the Iron Throne. And that's going to do it for our game. So, hey, guys, thanks a lot for watching. We went into extra innings in this one, but kind of had Winter is Coming is the House Stark motto. A Lannister always repays their debts. And what's Baratheons? Leave me the message in the comments below. I think Baratheon is, I can look it up here. Baratheon, ours is the fury. Ours is the fury. Oh yeah, a Lannister is hear me roar. Not a Lannister always repays his debts. Isn't that what happens with in actually season 1? When we're studying the different monikers. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, ring the bell, and you can check out other games. We've got another round of Eldritch Horror this month, and we'll be doing some more Games of Thrones throughout the year. So ring the bell if you're interested in the gameplay. We're going to get back to playing Mother of Dragons expansion again. So we got the Mother of Dragons. We'll do the full board game again. So good to have you guys here. Thanks for the comments below, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.